What's up, everybody? I'm Duke James. This is Portugal. Alright, so in a peace deal with Mali, I'm going to do, instead of piecing these guys out separately, that is where the dip comes from, the dip cost comes from. Sometimes I just, I forget things a little bit. But if I do a top-level CB, a top-level peace treaty, then I won't have to deal with that dip cost, so I think I'll take those 4 provinces. That eliminates Tephilet. Zeus would still live through this province. I think I can come back for that just to eliminate them from the game a little bit later. And then the coalition would be Congo, Luango, Tephilet, who dies, Mali would be at 56, Tunis would be right on the bubble at 50, and then Zeus would be at negative 65, so pretty small people, except for Tunis, who would drop out, and Mali, which would eventually drop out anyway. I'll give that province to Kong, sure. Alright, the other thing is, this kind of made me feel like an idiot a little bit, but you can go and actually see the outline of these expeditions here. So, these islands that I'm trying to get, that I sent a bunch of expeditions to the Indian Ocean for, is actually part of southern India. So I figured it was either southern India or the Indian Ocean, and it's in the Indian Ocean, so I was like, it's the Indian Ocean, but yeah, after not getting that for like 7 expeditions, it's part of the southern India, so I will send expeditions to southern India. I should get that eventually, just because it's uncolonized, so it's pretty easy to take uncolonized territory, so I'll send a couple expeditions over there. So these expeditions over here are kind of worthless, except this province actually has, that harbor of this province, harborage infrastructure cost negative 50% and commerce output plus 15%, major harbor. That is the highest level of harbor in the game. It's on par with Lisbon, my capital. Lisbon is also major. It is the best province in terms of trade modifiers in the Zanj node, so... And the location effect is important as well, so I'll build that up. It's better than Zenji Bar, which is important and important. So it's important and major, so it wasn't all a complete waste. So I'll probably build that up a little bit. Looks like there's no residents, so that'll be a slow build up, but I'll get that going. These are coring, so it should be in range for Zenji Bar soon. I'll send expeditions to get that, to be in range for Vijayanagar. I'm building a spy network, hopefully I can get that claim. Apparently that's going. I'm gonna see if I can vassalize Arborea for a Tyrrhenian Sea node. Go ahead and do a guarantee. We had a province finish, colony finish, this one. This colony is ivory and salt. It's always good for exotics to get ivory. I actually only need 4 provinces in the South African node, and then I would have all of the provinces over here. So I would completely cut out European powers from getting down there. I'll probably send... See, I now have 2, 4, 6, 7 colonies going. Yeah, I'm gonna send a couple colonists over to Brazil. I'll get those going. There's actually only, I counted, I think 13 provinces along the coast that I can grab. So if I send a couple colonists and then a couple expeditions, then I'll get those shortly. There's, I think, 3 provinces here, 1 up there, 2 over here, 4 down here, 1 there, and then wherever that map mode was, 2 down here? 3 down here. So 4, 8, 10, 13, 14. Send a colonist over there. I also realized that I'm gonna start trying to reduce autonomy so I can do some of those... some of these reforms that require... Where are they? Average autonomy of 65 and 50 or lower. This one reform here is actually pretty important because that restricts this tax reform and this manpower reform. So that's definitely something that I want to do sooner than later. But I actually forgot that I had a bunch of these Norwegian provinces adding 100% autonomy to my country, so I think I'll try to get rid of some of these. Like this province is a 4 development province, so it's definitely something that I can dump. Not really doing much for me, only 30,000 people living in it. This province has actually developed nicely. I really haven't put much money into it, but it's been my trade province over here, and its commerce has actually increased to 93 size by itself. So it has 30 development. I suppose I could keep these provinces if I wanted to like conquer the rest of Norway, and then just build like capitals, but I doubt I'd really be able to get that autonomy lower. It's gonna be a struggle just to get this stuff lower, so I might get rid of some of those. Can't sell them back to Norway because I have to sell them to England, and in my experience the overlords don't really buy territories that belong to vassals, so they might not buy them, so I might just have to get rid of them. Or I suppose give them to Sweden. That's something that I could do, because I do have Sweden as a vassal. Speaking of which, I do want to get them... I want to give them their cores back. Alright. Okay, and we also got an expedition to southern Brazil. Espírito Santo. Which is this province. Doesn't really have anything in it. Some nomads should get about 10,000 peasants. It has sea salt. I conquered Bambouk. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and loot this province for 300 ducats. Looks like they have 25,000 troops down there. This province over here I think is like 28, so my thinking is I'm gonna try to take the coastline, or at least the provinces on the coastline that don't have high development. This province right here has about 28 development, so I don't think it would be taken in an expedition, so I'll leave the provinces that I don't think are going to get lost in expeditions and try to keep other countries, European countries, away from getting provinces in here to keep that trade for myself. Wait for this one to finish. There we go. We're gonna fight Kelahagar. Their Miltech is 11. It's Mercs. We have a 2-5. Should be able to win that. Against a 2-1. I assume if I try to knock them out, that would be... It's actually only 7 extra development. Aggressive expansion. That would kill Sus and Tefalit, so Tunis would still actually be on the bubble, Kelahagar would be on the bubble, Mali would gain an extra 1 aggressive expansion. Probably wouldn't keep this. Sanhaja. I remember that country from my Fez campaign. I mean, it's a 6th development province, might as well take it. Knock them out of the game. Would not accept that. Should win that battle, so that'll be some war score. We lost 1,000 men, they lost 4,000. They took a beating. Alright, let's do this then. Then they give away one province over here, sure. That's alright. Don't even know where this country is. Yeah, sure, release that country. This is actually probably worth more than 74 ducats. And that's good. Can I go ahead and do... I was going to grant special commissions to loyalists, since I always forget to do that. I think I've already done it, though, so... I'll take this province first, actually. Alright, so that should be southern India. Which is... right there. Alright, hopefully I can get that. Oh, ongoing battles. Alright, now you release that country. And give me some more ducats. The maximum ducats they can give me is 1875. You know what, at this point... might as well stay in for some of those ducats. Alright, Cape has finished. Perfect. So... we'll take a colonist off somewhere there. Move up the coast. Go ahead and let that one finish. Let it, come in. Not the province that I wanted to invest into. Hey, their capital now has 3 urban developments. Growing by 200 residents per year. They seem to be doing really good on life, comfort, and luxury. Their peasants are 220% life, 351% comfort, 265% luxury. They're doing really good in that respect. Hey, get back here. I want to fight you. Well, they got out of here fast. I'm gonna loot and grab this province because it has 33 development. Put my ships in port. Actually, I have 10,000 naval materials. Why is that? I must not have ships going. Go to Gibraltar. Alright, I've discovered all of this rather worthless land that I never do anything with. These expeditions take a really long time. Like, I think that expedition took like 10 years. Kind of crazy. Wondering if I can do expeditions with regular ships, so I can have them protect trade. Build some transport ships, because I need those. Not that one. Should win that fight. We're at 99%. Don't think I'll really get much more except a little bit of loot from the provinces. I don't think they really have much. Alright, I'll stick the ore there. Okay, yeah, he can... I'll have him explore. Then I'll bring these ships back. That would take a long time, though. They can become part of the India squadron. I'll send them to protect trade over here for now. Alright. So they give me war reps. They give me those two provinces. Census dies. Tefalet dies. Maximum is 1875 apparently, but I can only get 637. That only results in 0.13 inflation. Only get 372 of those ducats because if he gets the other ducats. Apparently Census doesn't die because they would become a vassal. Do they own this province? No, it's Kalahagar. Oh, they own that province. Cannot demand that province because... don't own it. How much money do they have? Actually, I have 2,500 ducats. You know what I think I'll do is I'll just grab this province and sell it back to Census. That's really not that much aggressive expansion. 7. Tunis actually dropped out. And then they can release some more nations, I suppose. I suppose what I could do is... if I have this country be released, then that province can't be taken because it is a capital. Cannot take capitals through expeditions. Fortunately, this is a 28 development province, so that is a province that I don't think would be taken anyway. And I'm taking this province, so... have them keep that, and instead release this country. I'm not sure if that would be their capital. That would be this country's capital. Okay, so I'll just have them release that. This country should also like me, so they would be willing to trade with me. Then I'll get more ducats. Oh, now it's 450 ducats, really? That's weird. Bijapur wants me to join a war against Madurai, Jaffna, Ceylon, and Travancore. Madurai is allied with Zanzibar and Ajuran. Bijapur is allied with Bilistan, Jaisalmer, and me. That is 2 one-province countries. Okay. Get those guys in port. My flagship. Let's get that flagship in port. What's 337? Getting less and less money here. Why is this? Oh no, there we go. 450. It says 1875. But is not that. Alright, well that's fine. That's good. Alright. Madurai and these guys have 46,000 troops. Kind of hoping to go... I hate this. I have to... There we go. That's annoying. I put those, What the hell? Well, that's why Mali's ships are over here. They were in port in that province, and that is on the way over here in the Amazon. That's freaky. I don't want to do that. Weird. I should have... Flips. Missionaries in the Spice Islands. Ooh. The archipelago of the Moluccas was historically known as the Spice Islands and became an important part of the Portuguese trade network in Southeast Asia during the 16th century. After the expulsion from Ternate, Portuguese established their new center of trade on the islands of Ambon, which had been discovered in 1513. Though the Portuguese were regularly attacked by native Muslims in the region, missionaries managed to convert a large number of natives. By the end of the 16th century, there were more than 50,000 Christians in the Moluccas, most of them living on Ambon. We at 1% missionary strength for the rest of the game. That seems pretty powerful. That's 1/3 of this administrative policy. without the national unrest, tolerance of heretics or heathens reduction. I want to do that. I don't want to stop. There's that button. Apparently we have 50,000 combined. I guess I might as well go over there. I should have that, yeah. So hopefully I can get that colony completed. So I'll send my troops over here. And then I just want to make sure this is the province that is producing tons of spices, which I believe it is, but... exotic good production. That, this is only showing my country, which I thought I saw something saying that there was 96 units being produced in my country? That's not right. Yeah, this is the province, so... I think this province is better because it has... Calicut has minor harbor and important location, but... I'm gonna try to grab this province just because it produces the most spices in the game. And then I'll spread out from there, I'm thinking. Something like that. I have 19,000 troops. Yeah, 19,000 troops. I have 24,000 troops. Where's... okay, they're up here. I have 24 transport ships, so... send these ships to go get those guys. I'll do a quick census. To check out my country. Alright, tenant size 11.7 million, growth 65,000, inward movement 16,000, outward movement 17,000, nomads 629,000, 875,000 residents, 7,000 people moving into the cities, a little bit of people dying in the cities, 155,000 nomads, burghers keep dying, there's about 36,000 of them, 64,000 clergy, no movement for the clergy. Skip wealth. Food. 500 deficit. Salt's good. Fiber has more of a deficit. I assume we're producing more luxuries. Fuel is good. Raw materials, a little bit of a deficit. Exotic goods. We produce 7 exotic goods in our country. So our production is almost meeting our demand in terms of exotic goods without really taking any spice provinces. Except like one province right now we have that produces spices, mostly from ivory, so yeah, you can produce stuff, you can produce exotics without going to spice provinces. Consumer goods, you still have a deficit there, military a little bit of deficit, navy's good, industrial, that's a massive deficit right there, luxury is good, knowledge is good. Yeah, so we have, still have deficits, but that's alright. I want to sell this province, but I can't actually sell that yet. This province costs 182 admin to core it. Ouch. Most of those actually cost a lot. I think that's because they have, yeah, they have increased coring cost. Berber geography. Well, that gets rid of all the ones over here that I want. I don't think Tunis has that. So, that's fine. Alright, I'm going to get my troops over to India. So I will end this part here and pick it up in the next part. Actually, I'll wait till I get that expedition. Let's see if I can get this island. Nope, we got maps and goods. Well, I'm gonna keep sending expeditions over here. Till I get this island right here. Gotta happen eventually, right? We'll see. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.